Hey guys, well, I have a story for you. So I went to go grocery shopping, and that's why, I've been a little bit preoccupied, but I went grocery shopping, just picked up a couple of things, nothing big, and I had the strangest craving for clam chowder. Now, I didn't buy it because, I don't really like clam chowder, and I don't know why I was hungry for clam chowder. I had clam chowder once and it made me sick, so I don't know. But I had the strangest craving for clam chowder. So instead of getting clam chowder, I got chicken jambalaya and creamy spinach chip dip. And I thought that would be a good alternative. Uh, that's my story. I'm glad you guys could be part of that. Anyways, um, there we go. I guess the mobs finally left. So I went to the Nether and tried to build my tunnel to the Nether fortress. Well, I came to a place that it opened up, and I couldn't go any lower, and I couldn't really go any higher. It was just like a thin sheet of netherrack. It was like maybe some spots were 1 or 2 thick. So I was down there, and I was like, well, somehow I gotta make a tunnel without getting myrtleized. So, and I wasn't wearing my... Oh, no, I did. I chucked all my best stuff, because I was like, you know what, I put that spawner out, and I could sit and, like, you know, mow some of them down, and it'll be fine. You know, I can lower their numbers to put up a wall real quick, and then, yeah, no. So, those things with the faces and the ears and the noses. Yeah, I'll show you in a second. Maybe. This one, maybe? Yeah, these guys. Alright. So when you're attacking them, you know, they can blow up. So, wicked nether elements that are a symbol of pain and suffering, Jinn and Argus elements can be fused to create a powerful wraith. Yada yada yada. But, here. They're fairly weak, but they explode upon their destruction. So, I'm there rocking my diamond rapier that's, you know, enchanted and souped up and good to go, and, you know, all that nonsense. One of those come at me, and I strike it, and it dies, and it explodes. And it blows up the floor underneath where I'm standing. So, I fall into this here bottomless pit of... Okay, it wasn't that bad, but it was like 5 or 6 blocks deep of lava. And it pulled out probably... It was probably 8 or 9 blocks from any landmass. And I died, obviously. I didn't die from lava because I have ultimate fire protection or something, so I don't get burned at all. But there was enough mobs around that they collectively did enough damage. So I'm like, fine, whatever. I'll throw on a fireproof proof potion. I'll jump back in the lava, or I'll use one of those recall scrolls and jump back in the lava, grab my stuff, and use a recall potion to get out. Recall potions don't work in the Nether. So, I'm sitting in lava getting attacked by all kinds of stuff with all my junk on me again. And I die. So I'm like, okay. I got a couple fire resistance potions saved up. I'm gonna drink another one. I'll go back with an ender pearl. So that was great. I went in, I grabbed all my stuff, I ender pearled out, I still had, you know, over half my health left. And, I get to a nice spot. I'm stuck in like a corner where, you know, they can get to me one way, like front and back they could get to me, but both sides were already boxed in, so I hurry up and blocked in the one side. And I went to block in the other side. And one of those special skeletons, it was and it was like the perfect kind of zombie. It was the perfect kind of zombie too. Because if it was any other special zombie, except maybe a blighted one, I probably would have killed it. This one had the ability to steal my weapon. So, I'm sitting there with a zombie coming at me with my diamond rapier, and I have a fist. So, and I'm already half health. So, it kills me, I lose all my junk again. And I repeat this process through 15 death scrolls. 15! I managed to get almost everything back. I think the most valuable thing I lost that I can recollect was my, my quiver full of arrows. which that was pretty upsetting. But no big deal. So, time has passed, and I decided I'm no longer going to go to the Nether until maybe I get a little more experience under my belt. Maybe get better enchanted gear, because I was kind of just working with enchantments that I had. Like, this is new diamond armor, I'll explain that in a minute. But, like, I'm glad I didn't lose this, because it had the lining in it, and I do not want to make another lining. This keeps me cool or warm, so I'm keeping that. It has blast protection, so this is the only piece of armor I did not lose or get broken, so I was kind of lucky on my part. But I pretty much lost everything. Now I've managed to keep my rapier too. So my rapier, I think I got my diamond bow and I got my chest plate. Everything else got toasted. And that didn't happen in the Nether. That happened, I went and I was exploring the desert, and I was exploring some winter biomes, and I swear on my life, I killed like 4 dragons. They're difficult, but if you strafe while you fly, like you can't really go side to side. You kind of have to go like down on an angle and then up on an angle, and you can avoid the fire enough that it doesn't kill your mount. But I do suggest fire resistance potions and feather falling, and a strong weapon, because it took me some time to kill a dragon. That's why I won't videotape it, because it'll bore you to death watching me summon creatures, strafe, shoot arrows, and miss a lot. So it's difficult. I mean, once they're on the ground, it's a cakewalk, but while they're in the air, it's very, very difficult. But the reason I died and lost all my junk, for real, like, excuse me one second. Excuse me, sorry about that. The reason I died and actually lost my stuff was, I went to one of those battle towers, alright, and I've been, like, rocking those to get the diamonds, and it was fine. I was doing alright. I mean, I didn't die, but I was taking some damage, and this, that, and the other thing. And I got to the top floor where the boss is, and a dragon was outside. So I was double teamed by the giant marble guardian tower guy and a dragon at the same time. I died, so I hurried up and got back. I got most of my stuff back, but there was a list of items, pretty good ones, that I could not find. So I was like, I was pretty upset about it. But I did manage to kill the giant, the guardian guy, but I did not kill the dragon. I got what I could get and got the heck out. Now, the last thing I want to talk about before we get into the two more things I want to talk about before we get into the episode. I updated the mod pack. There's various things that changed. They changed like the texture of the XP books. The one thing that's really sad is the summoning staff. It takes longer for it to regain focus, so that's kind of sad. But I didn't read everything, so I don't know what all the things are. But that was one thing that stood out to me, and I noticed the XP books. There was a whole list of things. Now they also updated Glacial Awakening, which I didn't give up on. I don't know how much longer I got until I have to shoot my next episode to keep it fluid, but I haven't shot in probably a month, so yeah. Well, they had 2 updates for Glacial Awakening, and I didn't update the last one, but I updated the one previous to that. It seemed like this one here only had like 2 or 3 things that changed, and I wasn't too concerned with it. I didn't want to ruin the mod pack, like make it that my computer can't run it. But anyway, that's a different mod pack, and I will get to that eventually. Right now I'm stuck on there, and I am very, very entertained with RL Craft right now. I'm basically a god in this world, except not the Nether. The Nether is godless. The Nether is like, everything there is like next level stuff. Like, I can't even believe it. Like, I thought zombies and stuff here were hard, and they are. But the Nether creatures, every Nether creature is like almost like fighting a dragon, just with less health. So, yeah. Okay, well that covers that. Now, as you can see, I made this. We're in my desert temple. I built this. It's charred stone and some weird sandy cobblestone, smooth sandy cobblestone thing. I don't really remember what it is. It's real easy to make. It's cobblestone and Polished desert stone. I think it's cobblestone and sand. Ooh, you can make... Oh, I should have made those instead. Oh, well, whatever. Okay, it's 1 sandstone and 8 cobblestone, so it's really easy to make. You get 9 of them. So, and I thought it was really cool. I like the texture. I like how it goes with everything. So, I built this as like my winter home. I come here when it's wintertime, and I go there when it's summertime, and that's that. Now, I made this scythe scepter. I finally ran into some of those Sai guys, which are some creature that spawns in the desert, and they're fairly rare. But I seen some reviews on this that were pretty entertaining, so I wanted to test it out, but it's not nighttime and I don't see anything. This is the first dragon I killed. It was ravaging this town. Everything's dead, everybody's gone. It's just me, so I'm gonna level the place out and make this my base. My secondary base. It's on the winter time again. Like, I'm not sure how the seasons work, because it kind of seemed like winters here a whole heck of a lot more than summer or spring or fall. So I don't really know what's going on there, but I do plan to level this whole place out, get rid of all these buildings, keep the materials, and just keep my building here as the temple. I think it looks pretty cool. I don't know. I might change those 2 stone blocks there and make them stairs going the other way, maybe. I really don't know. But right now, the way it is right now, I'm kind of digging it. Like I said, I'm no master builder, but I'm digging this. Anyways, let's find some poor hopeless creature to completely slaughter with this cool little scythe thing. Now, I got a few new Lycanite mob parts too. And we do have a plan for this episode. Don't think I'm just gonna ramble off and fly around. I actually do have a plan. So I killed a sea serpent, and I got its scales. And if you take sea serpent scales, you can make really cool armor if you get a thing called a shiny scale or a rainbow scale. I can't remember. They look rainbow scale, but I think they're called shiny scales. Oh, it's a griffin. But there was a dragon around. But you can make armor with those that is equal to, There's a chupacabra. What are you doing out in the daylight? But you can make armor with the serpent scales and shiny scales that is equal to dragon, I think. So the only thing about this, it's different than the other things I use, is in the Lycanite's mod pack, this actually has durability. But I'm not too heartbroken about it. Its cost is 7 scythe blades that you get from drops from that one creature I was talking about, and the 2 blaze rods. So I mean, if you're killing the right things, you're doing it the right way, you can acquire that stuff pretty easy. The hardest thing, you'd have to come to a desert for those other things. I'm fairly certain they're desert spawning mobs. But let's head back to our other house, because I was just here to build this, and I figured it'd be a cool place to do the introduction. I mean, my main house, the house I've been using for almost everything, and it has most of my stuff stored, actually is not finished. Like, I didn't finish the upstairs yet, so this one's actually pretty much done. I might make a couple small changes, but the general outline, it's done, so. Oh, by the way, no, here. I got a couple of new waystones. Let's just put it there. Got the middle of nowhere. Next to winter home. I think that was supposed to say north of winter home. Oh well, it's next to the winter home. Doesn't matter. Okay, so we're back at our home base. which it seems like all the villages we decide to take residence in, everybody just ups and leaves. So we got all this that we can contend with, whether we want to keep it or rip it down eventually. And I did start a couple of things here. And this will be the last thing we're going to talk about, and then we got a plan to do. Let's just unload a bunch of this. Actually, we can unload everything. We'll keep this, and we'll keep this for now. Everything I'm wearing right now is just secondary stuff. Like this is, except the magnet. But here's how I'm doing on resources. Shabam. I can make another magnet and not even sweat it. Like, I can make 100 of these ingots and not even sweat it. Well, maybe not 100, but I'm doing pretty good. Like, food, these give me speed boost. I'm pretty sure this is broken, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to give me leech life, not so much instant health. An intense chili that empowers the consumer, allowing you to consume the life force of any creature. I think it's supposed to give me, like, a leech effect. And this is supposed to give me instant health, I would assume. And then this is absorption. But, I don't, and this one's speed. The absorption works, the speed works, and these two do the same thing. So I'm not really sure what's going on there, but we got plenty of good food. I started snagging all these backpacks from the dungeons. Like, this is bones, all the potion stuff, medical stuff. I don't know what this is all about, but that looks cool. Rotten flesh and fish, toasted seeds, and like I just did stuff like that. Now I did say that I was going to end the talking, but I lied. We're actually going to take a look at a couple more things. So I got my cocoa beans, my sugar cane, and my cactuses, because to make the speed boost cake, you need cactus green and sugar. So to make the speed boost cake, that's what you need. So that's why I have those farms set up. Actually, I'm waiting till nighttime now anyway. So let's see, what else were we looking at? Oh yeah. By the way, I killed a bunch of dragons. So here's my dragon supply. And I killed a ton of sirens to get the shiny scales. Now I need to kill more sea serpents, which I'm hoping to find. Now you might notice I don't have a whole lot of scales, but I have a lot of like dragon heads. I found a couple of them already dead. Like both the stage 4 and the stage 5 were already dead, and any ice dragon skulls were already dead. The only thing I've killed, I'm fairly certain, were just these here 5 stage 3s. I think everything else was already dead when I found it. So I might have only been 4 of the stage 3s. I don't really know. But anyways, so we got, I'm still running a little short on scales, but I did make gray and red armor. Now, I wanted to use the gray armor, because I prefer gray to red. But you see, quality tough, quality protective, quality tough, quality protective, and then I made this masterful, tough, masterful, tough. So, I mean, I'd have to be stupid not to use the red one. So, there's that. Now, we're going to go do a little bit of exploring. I'm going to rock the armor I got, and the stuff I got, because I honestly don't care too much if I lose it. I got a couple new parts. As if you can see, the chest is a little emptier. It's because I actually dumped all the level 1 stuff. I made another weapon too. It has 0.9 increased attack speed, but -2 attack damage. So I don't know if it's worth it. But it's more of a stalling thing. Like, if I attack something really fast, it gives it slowing and paralyzation. So, I don't know. I'm mostly just playing with this to play with it. Like, that's pretty much all that is. The weapons I can make now, Lycanites can't come close to, so that's that. I don't have a tool belt on. Alright, so before we waste any more time, we need the Atlas, I don't know if... Does the atlas matter? Like, which one? Yeah, it matters. This is the one I've been working on. So atlas number 1 is the one that I have the greatest number of things. So I got... this is the way we're going to go. Because I thought I put a... I must have just stopped there. But this is the way we're going to go. Because I found an Undersea Temple. I found a weird thing. And... get rid of that. And yeah, so I found some different things. Now, the only reason these two are connected is because I flew back from there. I used a recall potion, and it just keeps taking me here. And I've never been there before, so I don't know why it does that. So, we're going to fly off this way, and we're going to see what we can find. I'm going to explore the weird thing. I'm going to do the Undersea Temple when I get some respiration. I do have a mount that is, that can give me water breathing, but if the mount dies and I'm way underneath the ocean, I'm gonna die, and I will die over and over again, and there's nothing I'll be able to do about it. So, we're not gonna go down that road. Let's grab some food and stuff. Let's see, we need... Let's just grab 15 of these. And we'll grab some bandages. I lost my canteen, too. Oh well, I've been needing an excuse to drink that water anyway. Let's see. Water. More water. I wonder if I lost my charcoal filters too now that I think about it. No, there they are. I still have those. Alright. That's fine. We'll take this one to use it up. We're not going to rock any of this stuff. We should be alright. We're gonna try our best going a little bit weaker equipment. So I got food, water, ranged weapon, summoning staff, and a really good weapon. Let's fill up with water, and we're going to go off in that direction. And I'm keeping my magnet on me, because like I said, I could just make another one. Like, at first it was super expensive, and it's still super expensive, but I'd rather have it than have it, I'd rather have it with me and lose it than not have it with me. You see how slow this is filling up now? That's going to make things so much harder. Alright, we are going to go off in that direction, and it's pretty far. Let's see, what's the... If I teleport to the winter home, it'll take a little bit of the fly time off. And we got to go that way. Stop it. Alright, can we summon our bird yet? Now, I don't know if this is gonna make it as, like, episode 10. I might do this as, like, an episode 9.5, because I feel as if episode 10 needs to be something big. And I'm looking for one of two options. Either a Lycanite's Dungeon... Okay, 3 options. Lycanite's Dungeon, the Nether Fortress, or take on a dragon, and I can't decide which one to do. I can't find a Lycanite's Dungeon, which is something I actually want to do. And this might be something in here, but we're not going to worry about that. You know what? Crap, I don't have a pickaxe. And we'll just wing it. If I find something I need a pickaxe for, that I'll just kick myself later. The biggest thing we got to keep an eye out for is sea serpents. There's something in there, too. We'll have to check that out, too. Oh, man. Can't lag now. I'm wasting time. Come on. Did I actually get the meat from that? Try not to waste too much time, because I don't want to make a crazy long episode. But something's not working right here. Because it's not letting me pick this up. I got 5 from 1. Man, that's lucky. Lunar Groove Phase 1. Where are you at? Because that sounds like a boss. Oh well, we're not worried about that right now. Maybe we could find. Maybe I can find out where the Lunar Groove is, and I can come back to it and not have to kill it on the spot. Maybe that'll be something we can do. That'll be a nice little episode 10. Keep an eye out for a black ball of doom. See, I want to kill all those Makas, but I'm not gonna have enough time. Just keep going. There's so many of them too. They're the ones that give you the good absorption food. And I've been trying to. There it is. Oh no, this is like a next. This is like a next dungeon. This is like episode 10 material. Let's I just hope it ain't too messy inside, because of being in the water. Let's zoom in here. Get this here as accurately as possible. Where are we at? Here we go. Let's add a marker to this. And this is going to be episode 10. Like, I'm going to start the episode in here, and we are going to, yeah, we're gonna kill it. We're gonna completely destroy it. Okay, so Undersea Temple. I need to get to the weird thing. That's our objective for this episode. Okay, you're gonna load the chunk. And I'm pretty sure that's what the temples are supposed to look like. Why is this not loading? I broke it. And sometimes it gives me a little bit of trouble, but never like this. Now in my survival stories episodes, there used to be little sections of the map that would not load. Like, it just wouldn't load. And then that would if I went into that section, I would die. Like, I would straight up die. There's something seriously wrong going on. Okay, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to end the episode. Sorry, it's gonna be a little bit of a boring drool fest on this episode. But next episode we are I can't even get off my mount. I knew there was a reason it was giving me trouble picking stuff up. It's never been this bad. I hope it doesn't have anything to do with the update. And that wasn't there a couple minutes ago. Oh, look, a whole town. Does it have a waystone? No, I can't tell. I'm lagging too bad. Oh no. Swim, guys, swim. They're probably not even under the water. I still can't get off my mount. Now, this thing does an okay amount of damage. The gold ones just seem to have, like, a ton of health. Like, here, watch this. Should probably kill both of these by the time I killed that one. Yay! Now I can drown. I can lag and drown to death. I think I'm actually lagging and drowning to death. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this is a pretty cool area. This wasn't like this. Like, this must have spawned in as we got here. Come closer so I can jump back on. Crazy bird. So, ooh, an ashen chupacabra. Like, I don't know what to do with that information, but that is an ashen one, right? No, it's a different kind. I don't like the way it looks, though. A shadow elf. You must be a boss, I would assume. Like, they don't have names like that. Oh, I hope it didn't... Oh, no. What if this thing intersected... What if this loaded in and intersected with, the dungeon? Like, the dungeon's pretty far away, but it's possible. I don't know. Like, I've seen somebody else do one of those dungeons, and I still didn't see, one of these mobs with a name. Okay, we're gonna go in and finish the job. Come here. Put you out of your misery. Oh, he can really take a hit. See, it was just a chupacabra, because I got chupacabra meat. See, I kind of think that's part of the dungeon. Don't tell me this straight up overlapped the dungeon. What if the reason I have such a hard time finding these dungeons is because the other mod pack is conflicting with it, and it's spawning villages on top of the things? Because that's what this is. Oh, no. And I just updated this, so I mean, if there was something like that going on, you think somebody would notice it. Now, that's rotten. That is just freaking rotten. Let's see. Let's, Oh, crap. Down here, fight me like a man. See if we can teleport my guy out of here. Oh, crap, there's another one. They're coming from the thing down there. Oh, good job, bird. Grab them. This lag is crazy. There we go. Alright, can we teleport my bird here? Teleport. Where the heck you going, man? No. See, I have him set the... Yeah, I do have him set to sit, too. So, I don't know why where he thinks he's going. This is annoying. Alright, got it. Now, let's see. Let's go back to our atlas here, and let's just fly on over this way. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Right here. Right here's the dungeon. And this thing spawned on top of it. So much for episode 10. Minecraft gods hate us. That is just how it is. Now, there is some remnants left we might be able to check out, but let's see if we can fly to the weird thing before I end the episode. That's still pretty far away, but let's do it. Maybe not. Alright, guys, so you've seen it here first. This is what happened. This is why I've been searching far and wide and not being able to find Lycanite's dungeons. That's why it is. That's why it's been happening. So, I don't know what to do with this information. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do for episode 10 now, because that was pretty much the, that was like the saving grace right there. That was the thing I seen that I was like, I have to do this now. Now I'm just, well, lack of a better term, straight up screwed. I'll have to go and die in the nether, or have a boring episode fighting a dragon. So our choices pretty much are, unless I can find one that isn't overlapping with this stuff, is die a ridiculous amount of times going to the nether, probably, which is going to take more prep because I want to enchant my armor before I go, or face a dragon, which is going to be pretty boring. I believe it's not going to be an entertaining fight. I'm going to win. There ain't a doubt in my mind. As long as another dragon doesn't show up, or I get, like, swarmed by mobs, flying mobs or something at nighttime or something, I will win. I've killed a bunch of them already. So, unless I can find a Lycanite's dungeon, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could try to contact the mod operator on this and see if they can figure out what's going on. But I don't know. Now, it's not loading right. I'm gonna have to reset the server. So, thanks for watching, guys, and sorry for the disappointment, and hopefully we can find a Lycanite's dungeon, because I really want to explore one, like, real bad. Like, I seen clips of someone doing it, and it just seems so freaking cool. But, alright, later on, guys, thanks for watching.